that girl, that woman, that boss. Hello, beautiful people. We are here on my first video of this channel where I'm gonna bring you along in my whole adulting lifestyle thing. I don't know. I graduated from UCSB officially, because I, did the whole walk bang thing. I'm gonna have a vlog about my whole grad week next week, and I'm just so excited to just do this thing. It's very interesting because I've been seeing it for like a month or so on YouTube first, actually, because it's like I'm on TikTok, but I'm on TikTok mainly to like sing and sing and sing. So my feed doesn't show that trend. So I saw it on YouTube first, and I was like, oh, this is interesting. What is that girl? And the videos that I was seeing, or like the TikToks that I eventually saw, are just white girls or white women who, to me, it's just like a very normal thing at this point. The YouTube aesthetic, the Instagram aesthetic, now the TikTok or that girl aesthetic is, to me, just reiterating the westernized beauty standards or westernized aesthetic or even westernized way of living. And honestly, there's no one to even blame. Like, I feel like we can't go on this notion necessarily like, oh, it's always white people, like it's always white girls. Everyone's always trying to be like white girls and stuff. But in reality, like, at least here in America, the majority of society are white people. So obviously and naturally, the social media, the majority will be white people. You feel me? So it's just like the hard realities, but I think it's up to us non-whites, #POCs, to really, like, I think it's a test to just really ground ourselves so that we are loving our skin that we're in, enjoying who we are. We're not all gonna be white, and that's fine. And those who are whites, it's fine. Enjoy the trend, because right now it's very popular. That aesthetic is very popular, but I think what separates this trend is your mentality. What mental state are you looking at this trend in? So I'm just going to talk about like my routine, like my reset routine, because we're at that point. It's summer. Like, most of us are going into summer vacation or whatnot. And I am definitely I'm realigning myself, especially since it's like coming to the we're at the halfway point of the year. I want to reevaluate my goals. I want to reevaluate my mental state, physical state. The global world is a melting pot, especially in America. It's like the ultimate melting pot of melting pots. Do not get lost in the sauce of that girl trend, that girl aesthetic. White, tall, skinny, blonde, brunette, whatever girls is not that. You shouldn't be idolizing them. That shouldn't be like the top of beauty or the top of lifestyle. The best lifestyle and the best beauty is you. Find a routine that works for you. If you're a morning person, get it together. Wake up in that morning 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. bubble. Set yourself up for success. If you're not a morning person and you are a night person, fine. Live your best life, but make sure your night routine is in check then. If you're going to bed at 1 a.m., 2 a.m., bam, live your best life. Just best believe you don't have something at 10 a.m. in the morning if you're an 8-hour sleeper, babes. The first thing we need to check in with ourselves is our mental state, our mentality. We have to, with this trend, we really have to realign ourselves and be like, listen, y'all go ahead, live your best lives. But me with the melanin skin who don't need that tanning lotion, I'm fine. It's fine. I am still that girl. Even though I'm not tall and skinny, hashtag 5 feet gang, okay? Hashtag thickums gang. It's all good. And as long as you get that mentality grounded in you, the rest is going to be easy. The rest of really redefining that girl, redefining yourself, resetting yourself, it's going to be, you've already done like 75% of the work, you know? The next thing is to reevaluate your goals. What goals did you set at the beginning of this year? Have you accomplished any of them? Or are you still making systematic changes or healthy habits that are aligned with accomplishing those goals, setting yourself up for success? What are your goals? So example, for me, I went on and off with this, but the way my school is set up, I have school at 9 a.m. and it's dancing, people dancing at 9 a.m., hardcore dancing. The goal is to be as productive as possible in the morning because I really am a natural morning person. And the only way I can do that is if I wake up early. Now, I used to be able to wake up at 6:30 a.m., no problem. But school got me tired, so your girl was really waking up at 7:30, 8 a.m. I only did half my morning routine, but I still got to class on time, that little 8:30, 8:45 gang. So, but now that I'm on break, I really am, and because the clocks went ahead, or is it back? Like now by 5:30 in the morning, 5:45, it is bright like it's 8 a.m. I said, hey, wow, shining. So usually now these days, I wake up between 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. I got in the habit of eating breakfast because that's the only way my body will actually function in the morning when I had school, and I have to make sure I really continue that system because the goal at the end of the day for me is to be on Broadway, is to sing and dance and act and all that stuff. So I gotta eat breakfast. I gotta be able to maintain that stamina and this new body, you know what I'm saying? That's a long-term goal. A short-term goal that I have, at least for this summer, is to really sharpen my piano skills and learn another language. Right now, actually not right now, I love my Korean dramas, but I'm tired of reading the subtitles, And also, there's this new drama coming out, I think tomorrow, on June 18th. And it's with, it's like a drama with international students as well as Korean students at this university. And there's some white people, there's some black people, and it's speaking Hangul. I'm like, let me get it together. Because if I'm going to be in this industry, let me learn Korean. Let me learn some Hangul. So I can also be up in there on the Korean dramas. It's not even a guilty pleasure. I confidently love my Korean dramas. Like this video if you like Korean dramas. Those are my goals. Short term is to learn another language, sharpen my piano skills. Long term is to consistently be able to wake up, have breakfast, stretch, keep up my morning routine so I start off my day beautifully so I can end it beautifully, because by 3 and 5 p.m. I'm tired. I'm done. The day's going. The next thing to being that girl, to being the best version of you, is the first thing you wake up, you should feed your body some good things. That can either be lemon water, smoothie, whatever feels good for you. Now, I'm not saying junk food. You can seek your joy and live your best life and have that cake, that's fine, but not every day. People, not every day. It's not gonna last. But have something that makes you feel good. And it doesn't even matter what time you do wake up. Have different routines for different moods. You can have full-on detailed morning routine. But let's say you're on your period or something and you're like, this whole stretching nonsense, no thank you. Make sure you jot down a routine that's like levels. Level 1 could be just the basics. Level 2 could be like add a little bit more details, add a little bit more things, maybe a stretch. Level 3 can be like a full-on, like have your lemon water, breakfast, Bible study, journaling, emails, whatever, and a full-on workout. Like, just make sure you create a routine that works for you, because your routines are healthy habits, systematic changes in your life that will actually enable you for success so that you're able to accomplish your goals. This that girl trend, I don't know whose lifestyle that really be fitting. I think this trend is really coming after broke lives. Like, y'all want, unless you're paying the bills, unless you're paying for all these TikTok things. Self-love does not equal money. This trend, I think, is perpetuating another notion of consumerism, and already America does that. So why are you allowing yourself to fall in the traps? Why are you allowing yourself to fall in the monetary traps? What's going on? Babes, what's going on? This trend I feel like it compels you to buy this, buy that, buy this, buy that. And you don't need to. You don't need to be spending money to love yourself. If you need to exercise, but you're broke, babes, it's called outside. Go outside. Take a walk. Or just chill in your backyard. Chill in your front yard, you know? If you want your room to look cool, at least make sure it looks clean first before you start buying all this stuff. If you can't even keep your room clean for a long period of time, what nonsense do you even have buying all the stuff? Make sure you have a job to even keep up with buying all these things if you're going to end up doing it anyways. Don't let yourself go broke just for a trend, because that's what a trend is. A trend is temporary. It's a trend. They die. They're so short. Don't be blasting your money on something that's not even gonna last. Invest in yourself. And investments with self-love is free. Amen. Next thing to being that version of that girl for you is to spend time with people who you actually care about. Now, don't start spending time with people just because, oh, so-and-so is going, so I should go. No, if you genuinely don't want to go, don't waste your time. Don't waste your breath. Don't waste your words. Don't waste your energy. Spend time with people you're comfortable with and who you genuinely enjoy being around, whether that's friends, family, co-workers, or other creatives. Like, I'm a people person naturally, so I always love gravitating and talking to people. And what I found with this pandemic is that there's so many cool people over the internet, actually, not weirdos. Now, don't be going on those dating apps. Even if you go on those dating apps, shout out to you. But for me, no thank you. But I've actually made some cool, genuine connections with people that I've met over the internet, like on Instagram or TikTok. It's just like, it warms my soul. Like, I genuinely get good juju, good energy from laughter, smiling, just spending time with people I'm actually comfortable with and I actually Now, this part about. I'm going to read it from my notes because I worded it so well that I can't remember how to actually say it. But the core of this trend, I believe, is walking your best version of you every day, so that ultimately you feel like the main character of your life, the main character of your movie. And that's the energy that we want. I think social media just made it as this white girl, skinny tall, body type aesthetic because 76% of our society is white, like I have said in the beginning of this video. And the majority of social media is being pushed in that direction because the majority of users are white people. And that's just the reality of our world, you know? But don't let that mess up your mental state. Don't fall in the traps of being like, I have to be looking like that, because for example, there's no way in this world that I will ever look like that girl trend. That girl, the westernized aesthetic. No way. And I'm totally fine with that. I'm so grounded in me and grounded in what I have to offer in this life and grounded in the fact that I am also that girl. My body, my skin, my lips, my hair, my own aesthetic, even though Black women should never be called aesthetic, but I'm reclaiming that and redefining as self-love. I'm good. And that's what I want y'all to hopefully get from this video. Not even hopefully. That's what I want y'all to get from this video. Is that you are just fine. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your money on that girl trend. Unless it is to reclaim and redefine what that girl is to you. Because at the end of the day, I feel like, again, the core of all of this whole trend, is to just live your best life and really be the best version of you. But the best version of you is not what this trend is pushing out. Go back to the core of it. The best version of you is being that girl of your own movie. Being the main character of your own movie. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all next time.